A while ago, I was stuck in a very frustrating spot where bills kept piling up, but I didn't have enough money to pay them. If you've ever been in this situation, you know it's really tough and stressful. The good news is that I eventually found my way out of it, and you can too. Today, I'm going to share tips and tricks and strategies to help you escape this situation and improve your personal finances. So keep watching, but before we dive into that, can you do me a favor? Stay at the end of the video and learn the best strategies to save money. Now, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Save money by eating at home. Cooking and eating meals at home can be a great way to save money. Just try to cut back on ordering takeout. It's okay to treat yourself to a nice meal out sometimes, but if you start cooking at home or bringing your own lunch to work instead of eating out every day, you could save a lot of money. Planning your meals for the week can make it easy. Decide what you will eat each day in the coming week and stick to the plan. Even if you're not a cooking expert, there are lots of recipes and cooking tips online that can help. Start by making just one meal at home each week. Then starting next week, bring your own lunch to work. You might be surprised by how much money you can actually keep in your pocket. Number 2, keep an eye on how you spend your money. You have heard this advice before, and I'll say it again because it really helps and you might not be doing it. It's important. Keep track of every cent you spend. The idea is to stop spending on things that don't help your finances. Also, paying attention to your money helps you save and invest better. It's like what Peter Drucker said, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Here's what to do to control your spending. First, look at your spending categories. Find what matters most. You might spot payments for things you don't use like a subscription. I've done that. Maybe you have too. Many say spending less on not so important things is smart to save. You might choose cheaper activities now that you know where your money goes. And besides saving, you will learn from what you find. So, trying this is a good idea. Number 3, try not to spend much for a while. If you have credit card debt, trouble paying bills on time, or other money problems, spending fast could be helpful for your finances. Going on spending fast means you stop buying non-essential things for a set period of time. This is a good way to lower your spending and improve your money situation. It might sound a bit tough, but it doesn't have to be. You might know about detox or cleansing diets for your body, like giving up sugar or gluten for a month, or only having fruit and veggie juices for a few weeks. But did you realize you can use similar ideas to improve your money habits and how you save? Just like taking care of your body, taking care of your money can use some simple steps. Number 4, save money for big things you want to buy. Think about seeing a cool ad for a huge $4,000 TV. You might want to buy it right away, but that's not wise. Remember the 24-hour rule? Experts suggest using money from your savings for big guys like that TV. Using a credit card isn't great unless you have solid time to pay it back, which most people don't. Saving for a big thing is good. You could talk the price down or get better payment deals with cash. The price might even drop. For big stuff, a loan could be better, especially if it gets more valuable over time like a house. Or if using savings isn't smart. Buying the big TV might leave you with less for other stuff. So saving up before you buy is smart. It keeps your regular life on track. Number 5, discover the power of reading books about finance. Writing down secrets is a good idea like the saying goes. But sadly, not everyone reads much. Here's the deal. Useful info is in books, but many people ignore them. The cool part is, if they read these books, they could become successful. Learning never stops. The more you do it, the better you become. Learning about money is super helpful. It helps you make wise choices with your money. This is called financial literacy. It gives you the smarts to manage your money right, like planning, spending, saving, borrowing, and investing. Doing these well helps you reach your money goals and feel safe with your money. It's like having a superpower. Being in charge of where your money goes is pretty neat. Number 6, get rid of your debt. Paying off debt is key, especially on high-interest credit cards. To improve, list all you owe. Credit cards, student loans, car loans. Find the smallest you must pay every month. But small payments don't clear debt quick. So think about regular cost, like rent and how much extra to clear debt. Lower your debt's interest. Ask if it can drop. Combine loans, shift debt to lower cards. This cuts interest. Plan debt payoff, watch spending. Faster payoff means more monthly money. Credit card debt matters as it grows over time and is tough to cut. Number 7. Spend less each month to save money. Lowering how much you spend each month is a simple way to handle money smarter. While you can easily spend less on things like rent or car payments, you can cut down on other costs. Things like clothes or fun stuff can be reduced by being flexible and thinking smartly. For example, you can save on energy by using less power, pick a different insurance company, or buy more groceries when they're cheaper. Don't take a loan just because you're allowed based on your income and credit. Many think banks won't give a loan if you can't manage it, but banks only know what you told them and your credit history. They don't know all your expenses. So before you agree to a monthly payment, think if you can really afford it with your income and other monthly bills. Number 8. Plan your spending. I used to wonder why people didn't bother with a spending plan until recently. Making a plan might seem like a lot of work, especially dealing with paperwork. But all that effort is worth it. Think about the benefits and how it can help you. Once you get used to it, stick with it. It's the only way that really works. So stay motivated. Don't just make a plan and forget it on the shelf. Keep updating and looking at it. You can use digital apps to make it easier. Good ones are free online, just search for them. Number 9. Avoid using credit cards. Credit cards can be helpful but tricky. They're fast money and can improve your credit. But some can't control spending and get into trouble. If you don't earn enough, you might use cards too much. Depending on them can lead to debt, making it tough to pay bills, save, or reach goals. To control money, stop credit cards. Avoid debt with a budget. Use cash or debit, save for big stuff, or leave cards home. If not used right, cards cost a lot. They stress in emergencies too. Many use cards when money is tight. They use them until paid, after bills and shopping. Instead, stop relying on cards. Wait until you can use them well. Number 10. Set a limit on spending money without a plan. Spending money on unplanned things feels good at first, but it might not last. You could end up with stuff you don't really need or want. If this sounds familiar, it's time to make a change. It's the opposite of good money habits. Try the 1% rule next time you shop. Wait a day before buying anything over 1% of your yearly income. So if you make $60,000 a year, wait a day before spending more than $600. This rule is for things you want but don't truly need. The things you think about, do I really need this versus do I want this? Waiting 24 hours gives you time to think. Maybe take another day to decide if you really need it. After a day, you might not want it anymore. Remember this step from practical wisdom next time you shop. Have you heard of month-long challenges that can help you save money? These challenges typically last for about a month and involve controlling how much you spend. During this time, you only use your money for important things like food, transportation, and regular bills. It might sound like a bit of a change, but it's worth considering if you're prepared to simplify your spending habits for a little while. Taking on one of these challenges can actually do a lot for you. First, it can help you save more money than usual. Second, it can make you think differently about how you use your money. And lastly, it can show you the difference between what you truly need and what you simply want. Sometimes we buy things we don't really need just because we want them in the moment. This challenge can help you sort out those feelings. In summary, adopting these straightforward financial strategies can lead to better money management. Cooking at home and tracking spending can save money over time. Practicing spending discipline, prioritizing savings for big purchases, and learning from finance books empower wiser financial decisions. Addressing debt, reducing monthly expenses, planning spending, and using credit cards wisely are essential steps. Implementing a spending plan, setting limits, and considering the 1% rule while shopping further enhance financial well-being. By applying these practical approaches, anyone can take control of their finances and work towards a more secure future. So follow these easy and simple steps right now and be a financial genius. Remember these steps and be ahead of the game. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell to get notified of future videos like this and gain more insights about becoming a business champion.